Hi everybody and welcome to a new episode of RimWorld Hardcore SK Mod Pack, and we're going to give a shout out today again to Hunting Block, who is very good at saying to us fail points out the things that we when we first start off. So thumbs up to Hunting Block. So we're going to get on with the game now, obviously. And we've got our 3 beds, so they will recover. Now the thing that we haven't got at the moment is the doors. Okay, I'm actually going to put this door back here. Okay, because I need that door there. That because it will keep that room warm. Now because you're intemperate, you do need to keep your room warm. Okay. What are these here? These are raw hill root. Oh, hill root, can we grow those? No. Right. I don't know if we got those planted in there, it doesn't tell me. So what we're going to do now is while it's on pause and while they're sleeping here, we're going to press play. Now I've got my research table done, and I always go, like I've been advised to go straight towards the research here, straight towards getting the best bench that you can, and it's only components and mechanisms and wood planks. Now this is what we need to do here. We need to get the wooden planks here. So you're going to add bill and you're going to saw wood planks, and you're going to do this until you have, I would say to start off, 100. Okay, no, 50. Okay, and then you're going to add bill, chop firewood, and we're going to do that until details here, until you have, they come in 8, so we're going to do 100 there. Okay, now you can use bamboo log and wood logs, that's fine. Hopefully we can get any of those growing later on. I'd like to get some bamboo growing, and that is fine there. Saw wooden planks, details, sorry, wood log. Okay, so we're going to get doing that. All right, now we can not wake them up yet. So I want to have a look and see what seeds I have got, and we have got wooden there. That's not the right one. So you can see that I've got 4 bush seeds, 4 oak seeds, 2 poplar seeds, birch seeds, and teak seeds. So potatoes must have been planted because we started off with that. Now bush seeds, these are for firewood. Now you don't have to have too big a one for this, but I kind of do a small plot for these, even in a wooded area, because when they're harvested they give you firewood. Okay, and that's what I go and do that for. What else is there that we normally do? Yes, we have 2 doors on each side for a particular reason. So Hells is now going to go and start, touch wood, making wooden planks. Okay, so we're going to check it, and he's sawing wooden planks. Okay, now right, okay, hunting is saying that we need more than 50, so let's see, what do we need for that? Need 10 resources. So we are actually going to go and change that on his advice, and do until you have 100. So if something doesn't get built, take this for instance, Stonecutter's bench. If you only make 50 in stock, they won't go and take that 50 to the granite so he can go and make more. They won't do that. Okay, what they'll do is they'll make 50 blocks and it will never get built. So you need to make sure that you always have more in stock than what you're building the item. So for that, I would say, right, I would need to have 100 granite blocks in stock at all time. Yeah, so when we come to this bench, you can see that needs 80 sandstone, right? But you've got to build that out of the granite blocks first. So we're going to have a look, because the others are up here. Rossini's on, she's doing the fire here, okay, and she's making charcoal. Okay, she's making charcoal for me, which is fine. I don't mind her doing that because she's a doctor. She does charcoal for me, she does the cooking, and that's going to be okay. That's going to be nice because we're going to need that for when winter comes. But we haven't got we've got everything in the general stockpile over here, which is fine at the moment. Okay, I don't mind that. All right, so it's just those little things. Now, I am no expert at this. Even with 4 seasons under my belt, I am no expert at this. If you want to go and watch an expert player at this, join the community. The link is in the videos under all my restrict, and go and get the links for one of the expert streamers that have been playing it for far longer than me. Okay, far longer than me. My expert consultant are 2 people. Hunting Block, who always points out, Bale, you didn't do that, this is what you did wrong, which is great. We love that because we said, okay, we need to learn that a little bit more. And Sid31, because when we get stuck on something and say, Sid, you're the mod maker here that makes everything compatible, why is this not working? Okay, and he lets us know, and he points things out, and other people point things out, but there are 2 experts at the moment. It's Hunting Block and Sid31. Okay. And I always stream this most days. I'm addicted to it. It probably might just turn into my channel, might do that all the time. We don't know. Now you do need roof on and everything like that. We're not going to interfere with them too much today because I don't want them again doing too much. Okay, this is the problem I had last time. We were doing too much too soon. Now we don't want Racine constantly doing charcoal. Okay, so what we're going to be doing here is on the charcoal bit here, we're going to go back to the bills, because I did forever because I wanted her to get started off. Okay, I wanted that done. So we're going to go now, do until you have details, at least, we're just going to go straight for 250. Okay, at least 250. So I've always got 250 in stock. Okay, so once she gets to 250, she's going to stop. Baked potatoes, we're always going to do baked potatoes because they're potatoes. They're going to be a lot there, our main staple diet. And Hunting Block are saying most of the experts are Russian. Okay, but I enjoy playing the game, even with the mistakes and everything like that. I hope that when you, my audience, if you're long-term audience or short-term audience, you come in, you watch, you see, well, that was a mistake you made, let's not try and do that. Okay, so you can see from my mistakes and say, right, we need to do it in this order actually, and and if you get it up and running quite nicely, do a video and say this is how you did it, and send me the link in my email. Email, by the way, is hmkagm@yahoo.com. Okay, so if anyone got any information, including our experts, if you say that we should do it in this order, then we'll try it in that order. Okay, now the other thing that you need to do for food, yeah, for food, we've still got a few packets here, right, is while they're busy building that, yeah, is go look around and see if there is any dead corpses. Because if you don't have to use a bullet, don't use a bullet. Now I always find normally that animals are at the top of the screen. Okay, like all these buffaloes here. These can raid you though, so do be careful. Okay, so currently we haven't. Okay, it's probably too early in the game, so we're going to go to Hells here. And we're going to say, right, okay, so we're going to need to start looking for food and everything like that. Okay, because we've now got low food. So now this is where Hells comes into his expertise. Okay, Rim Rams here, these are quite easy to kill, so we're just going to go and slaughter the lot. Actually, yeah, we'll just go and slaughter those. So Hells will not go and do them straight away. What you have to do is prioritize. Okay, and hunting Rim Rams. Alright, now like I said, these should be okay. We should be able to kill all of these. Make sure when you click on him, you've got his aimed shot on. You can do it manually, so he does it so you can take control of it. Okay, now we're going to pause it here. Okay, make sure on your work your hunter, yeah, your hunter here has haul on. Alright, doesn't matter if it's on level 4 as long as he's got it on, otherwise he won't pick it up. Okay, right, now the thing that we learnt, and again we're going to pause it here. Butcher's table. Okay. Hunting block is saying let's play what not to do. Which in a way, yes, we make a lot of mistakes, okay? And it says don't wait for food. But we know in temperate that we're kind of okay. So what you need to do on a granite butcher's table, first of all, make sure that you've got your zone here, like I said, for corpses and stuff like that. Now, bills here, add bill, butcher corpse, do forever. Now, there's things that I learned on here, hopefully I can remember them. First of all, details. Drop on floor. Drop it on the floor. Don't bother with anything else, just drop it on the floor. Because what I learned was, if you take it to a stockpile and that stockpile is full, your cook will not butcher. Okay, they will not butcher. If any of the containers that you put down, yeah, and you have it to select raw meat and stuff like that, they will stop putting it into the stockpile because there's no room left. You use the container to make and put in meals, but again I tend not to do that. I just put it in with a temperate one. You're okay, you've got meals, you can hunt quite successfully all the time, while it's, you know, in the growing season, spring, summer and stuff like that. When it gets to the colder one, you can put your food into a stockpile outside because it acts as a natural freezer. Okay, so that's what we do. Do forever, drop on the floor. Make sure that this is only for corpses. Okay, I know it's a lot, but he's going to go and hunt all of those and he's going to come back. Now the other thing that you also need to start doing and thinking about at this point in time is a couple more beds. So we're going to go to furniture here and we're going to go to standard beds. We're just going to go and do this. We're not worried about any of these at the moment because we don't have the bits yet, and we're just going to go and do 3. There is a reason for this, and well, actually we're going to do 4. Okay, because again, there is a reason. No, we're going to get rid of 1. Just going to go and do 3. Right, so you're going to go and press play now. So he's now going to drop that rim ram in there. Okay, now Howells is going to go and do what? He's going to go and do a survival meal. Now Hunting Block is telling us to build 2 food pots next to the butcher's table. Now I did that before, and personally in my experience this is where I was getting a lot of problems. Okay, was it filled the pots up too quickly. We are going to build one, but what we're going to do is we're going to build where is it? I think it's in accessories, food container, wood, and we're going to put one next to the cooking fire here. Okay, because actually there's 3 components, aren't they? Yeah, so we're going to wait for that one there. So we've got stone blocks here. So this is another one that you need to get going here. Make stone blocks. Now be careful with this. We're going to pause it again. Be careful with this when you do it. If you select every block, it's going to cut every single block. Now you've got to decide what blocks that you're going to do. Now there's 2 types of block in this game. There's a slate and there's a limestone. Now I don't know which is better, but we're right next to the limestone. So first of all we're going to take all of these off. Okay, alright, we're going to take those off. And what we're going to do is we're going to do 100. Okay, just 100, because you can see that the others, they needed 70 and they needed 80. So at the moment we need a minimum of 100. Okay, and we're going to click the limestone because we're right next to a limestone building. Later on we'll add sandstone. Now the thing that I don't quite know, right, yeah, is that if I put in another bill, right, and I add this to make slate, that total there and that total there add together. So if you want 100 limestone and 100 slate, yeah, you need to make sure that your total for one of them, one says 100, one says 200, because it will always fill up. Okay, I don't know why it does that, so I'm going to be asking the community, I'm going to be asking Sid why it does that. But at the moment we're only going to be making limestone. Hunting is saying slate is better. Slate is probably better, and the way to find that out is click the slate and I, and what you're doing is cover effectiveness is 40, cleanliness 1, beauty is -10. If you click on a limestone chunk, yeah, beauty is -10, cleanliness 2, cover 40, hit points 200. So to me it doesn't look like there's anything better, but as I said, I'm not the expert. Hunting is the expert. So we're going to have a look at that again and say what is the difference. Hit points, cleanliness -2, doesn't seem to me to be any difference, but there might be. But we're going to stick with limestone. No, hunting is going to say fail in a minute, but we're going to click to that. Okay, so we've got that because we cannot get that bench worked until we've got 80 there. All right, that's got sandstone. We don't want sandstone. We want, what are the two ones that we've got here? Limestone and slate. So architect, production, weapons. That's because we haven't got it in stock yet. Okay, so this is what you've got to remember. We haven't got it in stock yet. All right, so if you haven't got it in stock, it's not going to do it. So don't put them down. That is wooden, so that one can get going. Okay, so we're now going to press play. Joel dialed, nothing to do with us, we're not interested. Okay, so we're seeing currently at the moment we'll carry on making the charcoal as long as that says spoils in 2 days. That's kind of okay. All right, that's kind of okay at the moment. Get my coffee. Hunting is saying about wall strength. Wall strength, slate is better for wall strength. Limestone is not quite as strong. So what we'll do is, once we start building our outer wall, we will switch to slate. Okay, we'll switch to slate. Now, if we now click on machine and we click on the butchers, you can see prioritize butchering at granite small butcher table. Now, like I said, if you've got your stockpile set here properly, okay, for corpses, and you've got here for raw meat and stuff like that, yeah, she will go and put it in there. Now, if you put everything in here and you forget, right, yeah, you forget to take your raw meat and stuff out like that, yeah, you're not going to be able to prioritise. The other thing I found is if you put her in safe mode and you put her in so she can't go outside of these buildings, you also can't butcher. Okay, don't know if that's a bug or not, but that's it. Always make sure you got space for your food. If you're not, stop, pause it, work it out, save the game, don't carry on, because if you can't produce food, you're screwed. Okay, what's this here? Bush seeds. Always looking to see seeds here. This is blueberry seeds. Can we grow blueberries? Let's have a look. Potatoes. Nope. Okay, so we're now going to carry on. I'm not going to do anything much more yet. I will be going to plan in the architect, but I'm going to have my coffee again. And yes, every 2 hours I have a cup of coffee. Get something to eat and take a bio break. That's why you have a break every 2 hours, because do the same. You need a break. If you're doing a lot of streaming, you need regular breaks. So if you're coming to the end, you can always go and watch it on YouTube, or you can always go and watch it on the Twitch channel and catch up. Usually about a 5-10 minute break. This is also where I've been learning a lot. If we click on house, the needs here, colony needs. Now this is really important, okay? Hygiene. We need to get hygiene done as quickly as possible. mood. This is all of this. Okay, now 8 off the ground, so we need a table. Feeling bad, just feeling bad. Duration sleep, I was disturbed during sleep by people moving around me. So every time you go and disturb them to wake them up from sleep, you lose 4 points. Awful barracks, okay, it's got to share it. Filthy, what's that smell? Okay, because we haven't got the floor down. Soiled myself, okay, and this is why you need to get your bathroom sorted out. This is the bits and pieces that you need to do. Now this is where again orders and your plan comes in, okay, because what you're going to do is say, right, okay, we need a bathroom for the girls and we need a bathroom for the boys. You don't have to have a bathroom for the girls and a bathroom for the boys, but you know, I kind of like to. Now we're right next to a steam vent there. Now what is it? It's a steam geyser. That's going to be a little bit awkward for us to do there. Little bit of an awkward place to have it there. Right, so what we're going to try and do then is we need to go to remove the plans here. Okay, and we'll go back to plan add there. Okay. Let's just remove it and start again. Now you don't have to have okay, so that's my bathroom. Right, okay, so this we're going to be called Helsinia. Okay, that's what our faction is. That's what we're all going to be doing. Drunkard's Mountain. Okay, what we're going to do today. Okay, what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be naming this after. Let's see. Let's see. What could we do? Let there be life. Okay, so we're going to call it Let There Be Life. Okay. Oh no, I've got an even better name. Into the Darkness. There we go. So there we go. Our community is called Into the Darkness, and our what's the name is called Helsinia. So this is where we now need to go to Architect, and we need to go to Hygiene, and we need to go and put in a bathroom. We're going to start off with the girls' bathroom. Okay. Again, you need 15 granite blocks for this. Okay, and we're going to go for the boys at a later date, and you're going to need a wash bucket. Okay, so put a wash bucket in there. Alright, actually we're going to remove yeah, that one should be okay. So steam geyser there. Right, okay, so you've got to be careful of this. Got to be careful of this when you're doing it. I should have had the base more over there, but we've got a bathroom coming and stuff like that. Now these 3 beds here, right, even though they are unknown, you've got a superior bed here, shoddy bed, and a normal bed. Get rid of the shoddy one. Okay, right, and we've got a normal one, because if you look at the superior one, yeah, 85.72, right, 85.72. So what we're going to do here is, because Racine is the cook, we're going to move this bed just to here. Okay, and now we're going to get, you're doing wonderful, and we're going to get this superior bed and we're going to move it here. Okay, where's Sid going off to? All in granite blocks. She's doing our charcoal for us still, but you can see that she's done that, yeah. So I now need to make sure we can bills here, add bill, cook roasted meat, do forever, put at the top there. Okay, now we're going to pause it here. This is the important one. We built storage here. Clear it, absolutely clear it all. Allow fresh meals. Okay, you know that you're going to be growing baked potatoes, and you know that you are going to be doing where is it, roasted meat. Those are the 2 meals that you're going to have. That's all you want in there. You do not want anything else in there, because priority, critical. That is what I want them to do. That is where it must go first. Okay, and then what we're going to do on this is we're going to take off here BAK, baked potato. Okay, alright, but actually no, we're not, because that's only a priority normal. Okay, it's only a priority normal, so we're going to leave that there, because they should put it in here first, because that is the priority one, because they will give, that will give you an extra 25% yeah, slows rotting process by 25%. Okay, and immunity gain factor is 105, so we've got here good 5. So wooden pot normal. Now when you get more, you can always say to her, right, we want to get more in there. Okay, so you can always build another one. You can get a superior one. Always make sure the containers are good. If that's shoddy, then get rid of it. Okay, and if it's set up correctly and done correctly, then yeah, it should be okay. So where's she going now? Survival meat. Okay, so you can see here now Hells is making stone cutting chunks, because you click on the wooden table and check the bills. Okay, he hasn't done them. Okay, so he'll normally go to what is needed or what is going to be done. But you can see the wash basin here. Okay, granite blocks. Why have we got granite blocks there? Can't we have, could we not select hygiene? Whoops, hygiene. Yes, you can click it. Okay, we've clicked on granite at the moment. Probably the wrong thing to do there. What is he doing? What is he making? Which one? Limestone. So actually we're going to get rid of, so have we got granite blocks in there? Let's have a look. Now we've got limestone, so get rid of that one. Okay, that was my mistake. Okay, wash basin, limestone. Okay, put it there so they got somewhere to wash. Okay. Like I said, she's going to be making charcoal. So you can now see that we've got 4 meals. So if you open this container, storage here, sorry, wrong one, items, you can see 4 meals. That's the only thing that's going to go in there besides baked potatoes. And I kind of sometimes do wait a little bit too long for my food, but you know, it's one of those things that you have to do. Going for a walk and stuff like that, it's just, you can stop them from doing that. Okay, get that limestone built for me there. So we're checking on the construction here for this. This is the next one I want to get done. Component and mechanisms. So where did that shit go? There should be some line on the floor here. Right, okay, so these here, priority, which they're already done. So Sid will be now moving stuff. Information. Leave that up on the screen, you can read it. There you go. Pause the video to read it, obviously. So he's now got that. Okay, he's going to wash his hands, he's going to get hygiene now. So I'm going to be looking at this and I'm going to say, right, I need 8 components and 2 mechanisms. Okay, so where's he going now? Deconstructing granite wall. Okay, so that's all right there. So we'll let him deconstruct that. I don't need the granite. So we've got wire here, mechanism, and steel alloys. So we will be making him pick those up because we will need them. Right, so Sid, I want you to pick up that. Okay. So the next station that we're going to build on production here is the assembly table. Okay, steel alloy. So you're going to be putting that one there. Now, there is a reason for it. So Hell's has had an accident. Hell's is always having the first accident, and you can say jump okay. Now, normally on here when I go to health, I have them do it themselves. Okay, I normally have them do it themselves. It keeps Racine done, but we need to get her doctor skills up. Okay, so we're not going to have South Hill on this time, so we're going to see what she's doing, tending to health. That is how she learns her skills. So press play again. Okay, now she's not going to use her medical bits. Okay, she's going to use the other bits, and she's going to use the gleam shroom and stuff like that. And she's going to clean. Okay, and hauling wood to log pile. Did he move those other electrical bits and pieces? Yes. So here, prioritize. Okay. So you can see that we've got fruit here. Now again, we're going to go here and architect, zone and area. Okay, orders. I will get it right. Cut plants. everything in this section. Cut it. I want it gone. Gives me my floors. Okay, so we got 120, 140 there. Alright, so Sid is doing that. So when he's done that, okay, so we've got that done. And we're going to click on him again and we'll say, right, get that done for me, please. So we're going to take a look at this table. Okay, you can see it needs 125 steel alloys and 50 wood planks. It's going to be a while before we get that one, because we got 26 there. We need to look for buildings. These. Okay, deconstruct. So what is it doing? Hauling mechanism back. Okay, so you can now see that Hells is fully healed. Now I've clicked on Sid because I'm waiting for that to change. Hauling mechanism 2. There we go. He's actually gone. So if you don't like rush it too much, yeah, you can get some of these parts done quite quickly. So what is Racine doing now? She's cutting. She's cutting that bit around for us. Right. Okay. Now have we got work here? Sid Hall. Yes. So click on Sid. Okay, and then you want prioritize that one. That is electric components. Again, just wait until it's done because you need these picked up. Put it on top priority. So you can see the meat is gone into here. Okay. Later on we'll be building a little freezer one here. Now we can build a construction wall around here, but we're not really too fussed about that yet. Okay. So we've got all those priority ones there. Let's see, work here. Priority hall, we can't do it on Sid, you see. So we're going to stick it onto Racine, because she now will be getting the cutting done, the planting done, and she's going to prioritise our hall for us. So that means I can get Sid now doing these, deconstructing these. Okay. Now, unowned here, we're going to be giving that to Racine because that is a superior bed. We're going to be putting this, and we're going to be moving it, and we're going to be putting it there. Okay, and then we're going to architect, furniture, another bed. Okay. Right, where's Sid? What's he doing? Deconstructing the ship. Can't believe it's nearly 3 o'clock or nearly 2:30 already. Okay, so we're going to get that done there and that done there. Right, but Sid, you're going to be carrying this back here, hauling the steel. I want the steel. Okay, we are looking for that one because we haven't found no components or mechanisms yet. So now that Racina's got a better bed, okay, the next thing you need to consider is where you're going to have the main barracks. Now this is where we're going to what's Hell's doing? Cutting stone chunk. This is where again you need to keep them quite happy quite quickly. So they want somewhere to eat, so you're going to make a have a look at the wooden plank here. So wooden plank here, information, this immunity 105, 60, primitive table. We're going to have a look at the stone one. And we're going to do, it doesn't for some reason. How big is that stone table? I can't see stone alloy, granite, limestone blocks. Okay, so this time we're going to go with something different. We're going to put that over here for now. I mean, say that we're going to have it there. Okay. Look, limestone table here. How many blocks is that? 90. How much is the wooden one? Wooden, 60 wooden planks. I actually can't find the wooden planks one a little bit better, so we're going to put that one there. Okay, and wooden chair for that one, 25 limestone blocks. Again, don't know what the difference between wood and that one is, but I kind of like the stalls because I haven't got to do that. So we've got those going. That's going to be going there. How's what are you doing? Okay, eating there. So this is where we're going to plan our little barracks. Okay, tiny little barracks. So go to architect, go to orders, go to your plan maker. Now on the plan maker you need enough, that's your wall there. Okay, so you need enough to say, right, okay, we're going to have a door, gimme. So you're going to go and say, right, 1, 2, I kind of like to be generous and trying to keep it reasonable. It gives them a little bit of a spacious bonus, so we're going to go and do down here like so, and then you've got what is it, 1, 2, 3 wall, 1, 2, 3 wall. Okay, 1, 2, 3 wall. So you've got that. Then you're going to go to architect and you're going to go remove, and remove that door, remove that door, and remove that door. Okay, because these are going to be the barracks, and these are the next things that I normally build next. So I'm just going to click on the wood. Okay, I'm going to have wood logs here, here, and here. Again, as we get more stable, these will be built from stone. So we're going to have the door here, here, and door here. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the outside wall. I'm going to cancel there. Okay, I'm going to change that wall. This will take a little bit longer to construct. What? No, architect. Where is it? Structure, wall, limestone blocks. Okay, but that's a solid wall. That's an outside wall. And it's Sid. And it's Sid is saying no one. Sid is just come in the room. He's one of my experts. Yeah, he's one of my experts that I go to when I get stuck. And he's just said in the room, no one dead. Boo. I'm not that bad. You know, I can sort of like learn. Okay, so what we're going to be doing as well is I probably am not going to have a lot on this one. I'm going to keep that with the outside and that there and that there, and we'll do that one there. Close that one there. Alright. And again, we're going to need a door. Pump. And pump. Now, I don't know if they get a problem if they share the bathrooms. Okay. They probably do. Plus, the other thing is, oh, chunk of spacecraft. Okay, so that's really no good to us because, where are we? Yeah, it has to be miles away, don't it? Has to be miles away. Look, we're miles away there. Right, so yeah. So we got those going there. Sid is resting. Hells is getting his blocks doing there. And Racine is hauling wood. Okay, now don't forget, on the fire, okay, fuel can now go to fuel filter, raw resources. Okay, make sure you got the charcoal tipped. So she's got the charcoal. She's not got anything refueled yet, but then we're not too worried about that because we still got the food. Okay, and this is where you have to kind of balance it. Okay. Right, so we want Sid to get up, and we want to carry on breaking these down. So I'm going to push Sid to get those done there. Now, I've learned, don't bother taming animals. Okay, unless there's a particular animal you want, like a bear or something like that, because eventually an exotic trader will come along and you can buy animals from them, and that's the way that we're going to get our eventual meat, and we're going to be getting rabbits. Okay, so Sid, we want you to carry those back, please. Okay. The others, again, like I said, I'm not kind of too worried about at the moment. Okay, because we've got Racine on priority on moving them, but I just want to get that steel alloy back because of this bench here. Okay, 125 there. So we're looking there, we've got 56, 71. Because this bench, I learned after a lot of pain, this makes you the components and stuff that you need. So if you're short of something, you can click on there and say, right, make me that. And as long as you've got the steel alloy, it will make you that. Okay, so you can always have those in stock. But we always look for the ship parts anyway to deconstruct. So we kind of go around again. We've got the coal here. Eventually we'll be building over this. You can see that we're coming over there, so we'll get that all done. We'll link it. because I might have bedrooms over here, another stockpile. It all depends how we go, and the hospital and everything like that. Oh, don't forget these are high priority as well, we're seeing. Okay, so we need to do that. So you see I've still got 6 food there. So we want to have a click on the food just to make sure what we got. Freshly roasted meat here, and we've got survival meat. Survival meat I don't think rots. I don't think we can make survival meat. There's another one. So we want to deconstruct that. What are you doing, Sid? Building a log wall. That's okay. Just get that one done there for me. Okay. So he's starting to build the bedrooms, you see. Some wall made of steel. And what have we got here on the fresh fruit here? We've got raw campion. Okay. Now, did she grow putting my potato seeds? Or did we not pick them up yet? Bush seeds. Bush seeds. Right, let's get these seeds inside. What's she doing? Hauling wire. So Sid, did you get it? Right. So these are all important as well. We're seeing what you're doing, hauling wire. Right, so we're going to go and say components. They are the most important ones that we've got to do. Yes, don't cut down fruit trees, ladies and gentlemen, because they give you fruit. So we've got those 4 there. Like I said, they're important there. So here we go. Now, have a look at this one. When you get this one here, this is a very, very important one that you're going to learn to be with. Now, a defector named Ingrid George calls you from nearby. She's being chased by Nova Alliance from Hilstilia. She begs for safety and offers to join your colony. Biologically, she is 24 years old. Be warned, if you accept, you'll have to fight off the Nova Alliance on her tail. Now, I forgot to look to see which storyteller I'm on. Okay. So she's incapable of artistic, which is fine. Traits is strong, slowpoke, pessimist. But she's skilled in melee, Medicare and intellectual. So that is really good. So we are actually going to say offer safety. I'm just going to read what Sid Fu said in local chat. Okay, and we're going to go and offer safety. Now this is our first fight. Okay, so we're going to keep an eye on her, and we're going to pause it, and then we're going to click on her. Okay, and we're going to go and see her character. So you can see, okay, so she's 6 intellect, 8 medicine, so she's actually a better doctor than Racine, and she's good in melee. So we are going to have her as melee, mainly melee, okay, and shooting is fine, but we want her to be a protector. So she might take over the medicine. We're not 100% sure yet, but she also has level 2 mining there, which is what I want. Growing is only level 1. Cooking is level 3. So we don't know. We're going to see. She might take over the doctor and we can let Racine do the growing. This is what you got to consider. So we're now going to look at the gear, see what she's got. She's only got those 2 there. Social, nothing here yet. They're all minus. Needs here. Feeling bad, hot, in a little pain, pessimist. What is pessimist? Natural penalty from pessimist trait. Okay, so there we go. So now we're going to click and press play. And we're going to watch for who's behind her. It should come up as a raid. See whether she gets to us. Right. Pause it. This is the raid. Go to the raid. Jump to location. So this is the guy that we're going to be coming up against. Okay. So you can see the gear here. He has a Beretta. 9. Yeah, 9. I don't know what the range is, but look, he's got all these Kevlar marine suits on and stuff like that. So you can see a nice looking machine pistol with a very fast burst fire mode, low stopping power, and hits up to pistol range. Pistol range. Okay. Alright, so what you're going to be doing is, first of all, you know where he is. You're going to jump back to Hell's. You're going to go to I think it's the restrict. You're going to put everybody in the safe zone. Okay. Then you're going to click on Sid, because we believe he's going to be coming this way. Okay. Alright. Now Sid has a bow, so you're going to recruit him and you're going to put him here. Okay, are we going to recruit him and put him there? Hells has the gun. You're going to put him there. And then you're going to press play. So everybody's in the safe mode. Then you're going to pause it. Okay, you're going to see where that guy is. Where is he? He was down here, weren't he? Okay, so he's there. Right, so he's kind of not in range yet. Alright, now my 2 guys are here. What I normally do, because I'm not really good at this, is I'll go to menu, save, and I'll save my game. Okay, so I know if I majorly fuck up at this stage of the game, I can go and repair. So we're now going to go and put Sid out here. Okay, and we're going to put Hells slightly, because of that fucking tree's in the way. We're going to put him there. We're going to press play. So we're going to pause it now. Where's that guy? Okay, so he's still here. So now we're going to follow him. See where he's coming from. Okay, so he's now coming into range. Okay, and we're now going to press play here, and what we're going to do is we can slightly see them on the screen here. Now you can see Hells is automatically firing, okay, because they're red. It's red, so he's automatically going to fire. So we're going to shift and click on Sid. and we're going to press play. Right, he's down. Okay, so what we're going to go and do now is we're going to take him off, and Hells, we're going to go there and we're going to strip him. Okay, he's going to go and strip him, and we're going to zoom in and we say, right, okay, hopefully we've got that gun. So we're going to click all of that. Okay, gonna right click all of that, or shift and click everything, and prioritize it. Hopefully Racine will go and pick that up. Okay, because it's all prioritized. So the other thing that we're going to go and do now is get him up there. Okay, and we're going to go to gear, because we're going to drop the Lee Enfield. I'm going to drop, oh shit, that. Okay, and then we're going to go and tell Hells to go and pick up that bloody gun. Where is it? There's the bullets. Go and pick up. Go and pick those up for me, please. Well, actually, we'll just leave it because Racine will go and pick them all up. So click off that. Racine, go and pick these up, please. What is she saying here? Cannot prioritise, is outside allowed. Oh, right, yes, yes. Make sure when you restrict, unrestrict them. Okay? Because otherwise they won't go and pick it. What's she picking up? All in blueberry seeds. Okay, let's get those into stockpile there. All in what? No, get those there. Prioritise that one. Sid, what are you doing? Repairing wood log. Don't worry about that. Get that one there. And Hells, you're going to wake up as well, and you're going to pick up that one. Oh, and George, yeah, we're going to work here. You are going to George, prioritise Hall as well. We'll sort you out in a minute, and I want you picking up that one, the Beretta. I don't care, I just want to get them all back. Sid Fu, hauling limestone blocks, yeah, pick up that please. House has gone back to sleep. Normal, pick that one up. Okay, come on George. Okay, you're not going to rest yet. Everybody is going to haul. Even you, Racine, I need all these bits and pieces here picked up. What's left here? Kevlar. Right, now they can go to sleep. Okay, now we're going to turn that one to hospital bed, and we're going to turn that one into a hospital bed. Okay, so while they're all asleep, Okay, I can have a look at the gear here, and I can try and find that gun, because I know they brought it back. Right, that is the Beretta. So Hells, you're going to have the Beretta, equip the Beretta, 9mm Beretta. George, you are going to equip the Lee Enfield. Okay. Right. Yeah, we've done the restrict tab, we've done the haul. Okay, so now we need to have a look at George. Okay, we now need to have a look at George. We've got the room starting to go there. While I'm here, I'm going to go into Architect here, and we're going to go into Orders, Plan, and we're going to build 1 space 1 there, like so. So we've got our barracks there. Wooden walls on the interior. Okay, and limestone walls on the outside. So we're now going to look at the work. I'm going to pause it here. I know there's a lot of pausing and stuff like that in the game, but if you don't and you try and rush it, unless you actually know what you're doing and you're expert at this game, you're going to make a lot of mistakes, like what I do. So first of all, flick for just because of it. Now, bed rest, firefight, patient, bed rest, all on 1. Now we're going to check the doctor. She's 8 of 20. Rossini's 10 of 20. But Racine has, how has she got? Growing and planting. But George is the melee here. Okay, so we're going to leave her as secondary doctor, because she might third doctor. We're going to have Hells as now secondary doctor, and Sid, we're going to leave him. Sid, we don't need him on the doctor. Okay, we don't need him on the doctor, because we've now got 3 doctors. Racine is main doctor. I was hoping the other one would be, but Racine is already higher. She's 10 already. So we're going to look at the other skills. We don't want the warden. We're not interested in the warden. Hunting, not interested in hunting. That's not your job currently at the moment. Actually, it will be 5, 10, and 5. So we're going to take Hells off hunting, and we're going to put primary onto George. Construct, not going to have no construction, nor growing. Hells is now not going to be growing, nor is Sid. We're going to put secondary on George, so when she's not hunting, she's growing. Plant and cut. Again, when not hunting, she's planting and growing, because it helps out Racine. Always put doctors to 1. Okay. Sid is telling me always put doctors to 1. Okay. So there we go. And like hunting has said, if they've got flame, they're going to learn it and they're going to do better. Right. So you can see now we're getting there. Slightly getting there. Don't need Sid to do any hauling, so we're going to put him as priority 4. So if he goes and does anything, he's got nothing to do, he's got no research to do, we can go and, what's the name, we can get him there. So Hells is good here, he's nice. I've got those 3 nice there. What we got here, yeah, so we're going to put cleaning on that one as well. We can take Hells off. don't need researching here. You're 6 of 20. You are 10 of 20. Okay, managing, we're not using the managing screen yet, so we're just getting rid of that. What else is there? So firefight, patient, doctor, bed rest, priority hall is going to be Racine. We're going to take off Racine. We don't want her now doing priority hall. We want her staying mainly in the building to do the cooking and the planting and the growing and the cleaning. Yeah, I think that's about right. So at this point in your game, save it. You've done quite well here, so overwrite. Okay, so we're still on pause. We're going to have a look at this and say, right, okay, where are we? We've got some bedrooms here. Now, in the winter time, when winter comes, yeah, you either got to keep all these bedrooms up and warm and running, and it looks like I've done a wrong size here. Bugger. Okay, I probably didn't plan that one right, did I? Shit. That means... Right, so we've made an error there, so let's get this done here. So we've made a slight error there. It's not too bad. I want it done that width here, so we're going to have to deconstruct this part. Okay, we're going to have to cancel this and this here. Okay, because I needed, let's see, copy that as the door. Okay, and then this needed to be the wall there. Okay, that one get rid of, that one build. Okay, so it's 1 2 spaces, so that's wall 1 2 spaces, so build another wall there. Okay, let's see, orders, yeah, orders, remove plans. Like I said, I miscounted there, so we get rid of that one, and we get rid of that and that one there. Right, so we can put the plan in there. Okay, so that's all there. Right, let's just get rid of that until I've got it right. Okay, let's go with that. Let's go back to play, because I did that wrong. But like I was trying to say, you either got to keep all of these 4 rooms filled and warm during winter time, or for the first season keep their beds in here. Okay, and they'll get a little bit grumpy, but if you can get some technology done, it will be a little bit better. Okay, so we've got a dead rat there. That's rotting. We missed out. That was the fight earlier. Now I did see some dead carcasses. It's a shame that we can't skin these dead carcasses. Again, just a quick look around. Normally the edges. What's that up here? Compacted salt. Tin ore, coal. Nice big area there. Cold stone deposit. We will be wanting that cold stone. Groups like this, where you get the animals, are really, really nice and good. Right, no carcasses. Switch back to George. Right. So we're going to move George's bed up over to here. Okay, she won't do it yet, but so I think I got that right. I just want to check work priority hall is George. Gonna take off Hells because don't need it. Okay, he doesn't need to do priority. He's got enough work to do. Sid can hunt if need be, but I don't want him to. Okay, 3 of 20, 7 of 20. I'm gonna put Racine on 1 for the moment. Okay. Like I said, when they've got nothing to do in the growing season and she's got no doctoring to do, she can now start constructing. So I think we're kind of a little bit okay here. One thing I haven't done yet is not the work, is the not the manager. Medical, make sure you restrict it to the same as everybody else. You can click colonists here, animals, okay, prisoners, visitors and hostiles there. Restrict, here we go, anything here. Okay, you're going to allow joy, and you're going to allow work. Okay, so George here has gone off. She's already changed her apparel here. I'm not too sure if I should give her the rifle. Let her keep the rifle or keep the little Beretta. Actually, I'm going to change weapons. Right, gear. Drop the Beretta and the 9mm. George, where are you? Right, drop the Lee and drop the bits down there. Yeah, we know that. Where's the Beretta? Right, so George, go and pick up the Beretta. You can have the faster one. Because you're going to be the hunter. Okay, and yep, and Hells, I want you to go and pick up the Enfield. I want you to go and pick up that one for me, please. Right, so we're down to 2 meals. George, where are you? Hauling mechanism. Right, so we're going to see just how good this little Beretta is here. So we're going to hunt that. Right, so what's this? This is snapshot. Toggle fire mode. Let's just pause it here a minute. Snapshot, aim shot, toggle fire mode, auto. Not too sure. It should be an aim shot there. We'll soon find out. Make sure they are run away. So if they get wounded, they'll run away. Unless they're melee, then they need to go and attack. Right, where are you going? Consuming roasted meal. Hunting buffalo. Here we go. Much better. Much better. There we go. That's what I like to see. That is a better. So we want some of those. Migration. Group of animals is migrating. Right, okay, that's fine. Right. Let's have a look, see what we've got here, what we need here. Steel alloys, still 97 here. Where's Sid going? Cloud watching, fine. Don't mind your cloud watching. Go cloud watch. Hunting rim ram. Right. Racine. Refuel. Need you to be cooking, girl. So there we go. Now, while I'm here and while Sid's in the room, I wanted to ask on hygiene. We've got multi-stove here and we've got radiators. Will the radiators keep the room warm? I know it says there, but is it worth doing it now? Because I'm just thinking about putting that in here and keeping these rooms warm. Plumbing. Limestone blocks. Looks like it can go through the walls. So I've never used the plumbing. I kind of might use it actually instead of the other stuff. And George's hunting rim ram. Love that gun. That is brilliant. That is absolutely brilliant there. Right, okay. So that might be a little bit better for us in the winter. So what we're going to do is, once we've got the rooms done right here, we've got the first room done right. Sid, can you pry up limestone walls to blueprint? Okay. Lovely. Can you deconstruct? Oh well, we'll let you get that all done. What is Racine doing? Yeah. She's cooking. This is part of like where you get in here now. Steam geyser. This is the first time I've seen one. Natural steam source. Not too sure what that does yet. This is what I was thinking, hunting. How do I hook up the steam geyser? How do I do it? Because it doesn't tell me how to hook it up. They use heat. So we're going to put in some radiators in. Only thing is, I don't know where to put the plumbing. Let's have a look at the architect hygiene here. Yeah, limestone blocks here. Beauty -2. Right, okay, so it doesn't use that for anything. One there, one there, one there. I'm trying to think of the best way to do this. I'm going to wait until the end of the wall here. So George, you are doing what? Cleaning blood. Let's check the home here. Zone and area. Home zone. Again, that's fine. We need to manage. Yeah. No, don't delete. Sorry, we need to expand the home zone to there at the moment. That's fine all the way around there. C21 failed construction. That's fine. Yeah, I'm thinking about the winter, but how do you hook up? How do you hook up the steam geyser? How do you put that into the base? How do you get that done? Right, so so that wall's coming out and is going there. Let's see, architect here, whoops, here, build a copy. 1, 2, that should be, no, that's not going to be there, is it? Not going to be there. Make it part of the building. Make it part of the building. Right, okay, make it part of the building. Right, okay, so we're not going to do that yet. We can probably get free steam from it and stuff. We probably might build a room around it actually for it to be warm. Why are we not butchering? Okay, Racine. Butchering, please. Get those animals butchered. Want that done. I know you want to get some sleep, but don't want them rotting. How long have they got? Ram dead. Spoils in 2 days. Okay, 2 days. No, still didn't move George's bed. Right, so now we can set girls, boys. Right, after we've got the main stuff done, we'll put a wall around that geezer and we'll see how it goes. Right, okay. So we're at the sleep stage. Really wish they would have deconstructed this. So Sid really won't need a lot of sleep here. Still not on the research yet. We need 8 components, 2 mechanisms, 150 plank wood. Now this is what I say. Plank woods, yeah. We need to set this now. Bills, saw plaid wood to 25, 150, 200. Okay, because he will not saw those plank woods for this bench because we had it set at 100. Now we've got it set at 200, so he will now do that. So we need to have a look at components and mechanisms. Have we got components? So we need 8 components. We've got 14 components. We've got mechanisms. We've got 2 mechanisms. Okay, so that's good there. That is the research is going to get done there. This needs 125 steel alloys and 50 wooden planks. We've only got 97 steel alloys. Right, so yeah, 1, 2. That's the wall. I'm going to try and build it. I'm probably going to go wrong here. Build 1, 2, 8, 4 there. Right, just build another one. Right, so build the wall here. So 1, 2, it should be there. Because that is 1, 2, wall, 1, 2, wall. That wall's going to move there. One. Build a copy. Sorry, that door goes there. I think that's right. I think that's right. Right, so the first bedroom is done, I think. Now we're going to go into architect here and we're going to go cut plants and we're going to get rid of all of this section here. Okay, all of that section there. It's going to go. And the first bed that we can move is because she needs it really, is Racine. So we're going to put Racine in here, and we're going to put her in the middle of the room here. Okay, and she'll get her first private bedroom. Is there anything else that I need to do here? Now, that is the meat. So what we need to do also, because I need to be careful here, is miscellaneous, no, not miscellaneous, accessories, is build another container. Okay, and I'm going to put that container up next to the butcher board. Okay, and we're going to put another one here by the butcher board. Or should we put it by the cooking? Yeah, because this little bit will be the little cooking area. Okay, that will be a little cooking area, so we can plan that a little later. This will be the living room, and then we can start thinking about the cooking area and stuff like that. This is the workroom. Anything else I need to do? Have we got, like I said, potatoes planted? Bush. I started off with potato seeds. Why have they not planted potatoes yet? Plant potatoes. Right, let's get all this hay in. I've got a dedicated person now. Right, now, wood blocks. This is a new zone we're going to build here. Sorry, not zone, a new stockpile. Pastel green will do. And we're going to be putting that just one here. Okay. Like so. Right, and this one we're going to again clear all. We're going to put preferred here, allow fresh, and you're going to put in log, and you're going to put in wooden log and bamboo log. Okay, and then you're going to go here and put in wood. So you're going to want firewood, wooden plank. Okay, so that's where they're going to put those, and that is the preferred one of where they go and put them. So we're going to hopefully test that, and that will put it all there. Need colonist beds? No, we don't, because what we've done is we've moved that bed over. So this one here is unowned. It's now going to set the owner to Racine. See, they'll build first, deconstruct afterwards, which is annoying. I wish they would build first. Right, Sid, hopefully you're going to go and deconstruct that wall for me. Amnesia. Sid forgot what to do. So where did they take the wood? So they took the wood there. So I don't want wood logs in here. So we're going to storage here wood. Take the firewood out. Take all of those out. Okay. And then what else was it? Was wood and plank. Right, bamboo plank. So we should have bamboo plank on here, storage, bamboo plank. Right. So if we move all of these, what's Sid doing? Relaxing socially, Hells, cloud watching, George, relaxing, Racine, relaxing. There we go. I've now got them right. Now I've got those right. So now we're on the end room here. Okay. We need a heating room, and I kind of want to keep it the same, kind of the same there. Let's see how long we've been recording for. Right, 1 minute 47. So we've got about 15 minutes. So we'll take it up to about, well, about 1/2 We've got about 5. Yeah, just about 1/2, something like that. This Hunting Block has posted me a community picture, which I want to take a look at because it involves the steam geyser, or steam geyser, not geyser, geyser. So let's see. George is a female. So yeah, we're gonna leave that. We don't have anyone else paying for a female name, so we'll leave that as is. This bed here is unowned. Okay, so we're going to make an owner for that, and that's going to be George. Okay, so this is medical, this is medical, so we need to build some more furniture here and some more bed, and we're just going to go with a hay at the moment. One there, and one there. We will be working on the others shortly, but kind of not yet. And like I said, just don't rush and have them do lots of stuff, because that's what I found. I found that if I did that, they're all going to try and do little bits and pieces, and you kind of get swamped. Okay, so low food here. So Racine, I need you to go and prioritise refueling that. George, work. All that one. Right, now I need you to cook. Right, what have we got here? What are we waiting for here? Wooden planks. George is in medical. Why is George in medical? Barrel syndrome, stage, almost symptom 3. Is someone going to go and deal with that? Yeah, tending to George, right. I've never heard of that one before, and it doesn't tell you what it is either. You click on it, doesn't tell you what it is. Would be nice if it would say that's a symptom, that's the treatment. Okay, so it's going to be almost 1 day, 23 hours. It's going to be okay. And I know everyone says get a medical bed first, but it's a long way down the road. Right, so we're now going to put in a heating facility, which is going to be a small... how are we going to have it? Where are we going to have it? Because I want this as barracks. I don't know if piping can go through a door. That would be ideal if it did. Architect. Let's see, industrial, hygiene, multi-fuel, granite, limestone. Yeah, don't want it doing yet. Want that research on. Components, right, you've got your components. Okay, so that means we can put in the multi-fuel here. Limestone blocks, and we're going to put it there. Hopefully we can move it if need be. Right, limestone. Now I want a radiator. They're a lot. You can see that they are a lot there. 25, 50, 25, 50, that's 100. You can't install that just yet. Yeah, still alloys. Components 5, yeah. So we can put that in there. Not going to do anything with it yet though. So we need some more bits and pieces here. Still alloys, so we need some ships. There we go. Have that one there. Deconstruct. So we are getting there. So you can see that this plan wall here, we can extend that. We can, yeah, that can stay there. Gonna collect this one. I normally do get another person. I normally do get another person. It's normally where I get. Okay, so that's a few rooms there. I'm just trying to think how we're gonna build this. Sometimes it's not always to have bigger. Let's deconstruct that. Miscellaneous research. Put the research in the middle. Wood. Research. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine about that. Orders. Right, we're going to take a 5-minute break, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back in, like I said, about 5 minutes, and we will see you soon. Have fun, stay safe. We'll see you on the bounce.